Hello and welcome to another mediocre moment with wildflowers. And just to really drive home how mediocre it is, I kind of forgot to start recording there. So you've missed the first in-game hour and a half. What we did was go and talk to Parker about going ahead and building this coop, and he let us know that we need to clear an area of the farm. I also did manage to clear out this little gardening area, and we are going to tonight see about bringing forth spring. Most likely going to end up using all of my energy to clear out this area, but we do have everything we need to get the coop going as well.
Yeah.
Well, we could have gotten half the wood that we needed just here in this area. I think we're going to run into an issue with this, though.
Whoa!
I believe that's going to be the upgraded pickaxe, and I don't think I ended up getting that yet.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to find out what we need for the upgraded pickaxe, which I believe was some of the copper.
I'm all out of strength. I could...
And we will need to get more strength. Yeah, I've got a few teas and stuff in my inventory, so we'll be fine there. Let's just drop over here and see if we can get that new pickaxe. Alright, we have everything needed plus the money, and we'll still have enough money to get the chicken coop, so we should be good here. As long as I can get all this done before Parker closes up for the day.
Whoa! What's this? A recipe?
Okay. Flan. And it took all of my energy to do that. Except for that last one that I just did accidentally. I don't want to take a chance that that is going to be in our way, so I'm going to do that one very quickly too. Okay, so looking at it, looks like everything is clear except for where that's going to actually go. So we'll run over to Parker. It's 3. Let's hope he doesn't close until 5. Oh good, he's still here. Looks like you've already cleared some space, so I can start work as soon as you give me the go-ahead and the funds.
Okay, I'll get started fixing up that old coop right away. Should only take a day or so.
Thank you. Now we're gonna go buy some fish, or bait, I should say, if he's open. I think there's a possibility he's closed on Mondays. I can never remember for some reason. Yeah, he's closed on... Let's see. He'll be open at 11 tomorrow. Do I have any bait at all? Okay, I do have 7 anyway. So we're going to go ahead and do some fishing. Oh, I should get some flour. I have the money for that. There we go. And let's just finish off the day fishing. I was finally able to get some seaweed. Alright, we are now heading over to the forest to see about making it summertime. It is a bit late, but we should have time. We managed to catch about 5 fish. Just taking a quick look around for the things that we need to collect here in the forest. I did manage to get a mandrake. And of course we'll get the moonflowers. And I'm just going to get what I can as quickly as possible here, because I don't know how much time I'll have when I leave here. So I'm just peeking around. I really wish we got at least 2 mandrakes, because I need those. I can't remember which of the potions it is I need it for, but I do know it's one that's important to me. Alright, not seeing anything else, so let's head in here and see what this is all about.
I brought the spirit flame potion.
Well done. Be aware that the crops that thrive in spring will wilt under the summer sun. It's best you finish any tasks that still need to be done. Now, are you ready to say goodbye to spring?
Yes,
I hope
I
so.
am ready for some summer sun.
Wonderful. Let us begin. Take your place in the circle. And so we begin the turning of the seasons, just as our ancestors have done for thousands of years. Novice, pour the spirit flame into the sacred bowl to ignite our fire.
We say goodbye to the gentle sun of spring.
We welcome the golden dawn of summer.
Yes. We turn the seasons. Like they said.
That was suspicious.
Oh, honeybee, you're here.
Of course I am, Grandma.
For a moment, I thought you were Robert coming to collect me. I felt a warm breeze.
Yes, we turn the seasons. That's all.
Still a skeptic, I see. But there is still so much you haven't seen. Still so much to learn and do. Oh, I've done my best to take care of Violet since her mother disappeared.
Don't worry. I promise I'll be here for her.
I know you will, sweetheart. You're going to do great. I'm proud of you. I'm so glad you came back to see me.
Me too. I just wish we had more time.
We had time enough. You've learned how to run the farm.
I'll take good
No,
care of it for
starting
you.
summer was
And
gonna
I
kill
know
her.
you can bring the community and the coven together. Promise me? You'll remember everything I've taught you.
I promise.
You will be a marvelous witch. I can already see your powers blooming. It's time for me to rest. Take care, my beautiful little honeybee. I love you.
Goodbye, Grandma Hazel. I'll take up your mantle and protect the town. You can rest now.
Today, we say goodbye to one of this town's finest citizens, Hazel Wylde. Her dear friend Lena is going to say a few words.
Hazel was my mentor. Yes, but she was more than that. She was always giving. Advice, a bowl of soup, a basket of fresh eggs. She never, ever gave up on those she loved. And she loved this island more than anything. And now she's given us Tara. Oh, we are so glad you're here. It means Hazel hasn't really left us.
Thanks, Lena.
Hello. You're Hazel's granddaughter? I'm Wesley.
I've never seen you around before.
Oh, I don't live in Fairhaven.
Oh, I see. So you came over on the ferry from Milkwater. Well, thanks for taking the time to come all that way.
Of course. I wanted to come pay my respects. Hazel was a wonderful friend. Oh, and I have this for you. I run a rare bookshop, you see. Hazel had me fix the binding on this old family heirloom. I know she would have wanted you to have it.
Wesley
thank
looks a
you
bit
so much.
werewolfish.
I
Or
should
is it
go.
just me?
Nice to meet you, Tara.
Nice to meet you too. Wait. That's not the way to the ferry.
Okay. All right, so we're being told to head home to the farmhouse and prepare for the season ahead. I feel like first I want to talk to everybody. We have so many people right here that we can talk to.
Your grandma knew you would come back to take care of her in the end.
She did?
Well, yeah. I told her.
I don't get it.
Nah, you sure don't.
Just a good opportunity for us to raise these
I'm
friendships.
sorry about your grandma. My grandpa's gone too. Well, not gone, but he's at Harmony Acres. It's this place in Milkwater for old folks who can't remember anymore. I don't like going that much.
I don't blame you. That sounds hard.
Yeah, but at least we get to take the ferry over. I love taking the ferry.
Look, Tara, I'm real sorry about Hazel. She was a special lady. I'll be sure to raise a glass to her at the bar.
I just can't believe Hazel's really gone. Since my dad moved away for work, things got lonely. Hazel was there for us. She made me feel like everything was going to be okay. I wish I could have done more to help her. If only we had more time.
There's nothing anyone could have done. Don't blame yourself.
Take care of yourself. There are people here who will help you. We need to stick together.
Thanks.
Sorry about your Gram. My dad said those we've lost never really leave us. I don't think it's true, though. He feels pretty gone to me.
I only knew your abuela a short while, but she was a lovely person. I'm so sorry.
Thanks.
Look, honey, if you have an heirloom you want me to adjust for you, I'm happy to do it, free of charge.
My deepest sympathies for the loss of your grandmother.
Thank you.
I don't think she ever voted for me. But that's not what matters now. You no doubt have a lot on your mind, but I need to tell you that your grandmother left everything to you. The farm, the house, all of her possessions are yours now.
She did? Thanks for letting me know.
I know you're still processing these sorrowful events, but I fervently hope that you will decide to stay.
Well, that's the most sincere he's ever sounded, but that's probably because he has an ulterior motive of some sort.
I didn't really know Hazel, but I can tell from the way people speak about her that she was special.
Thanks. She was.
Have you had anything to eat today? Would you like something to take home?
That's so thoughtful of you, Kim. I really appreciate it.
Might as well get some free food.
I know what it's like to lose someone you were close to. A kind word would have meant a great deal to me then. You have my sympathies.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Hazel was a true friend and a darn good steward of her land. I'll miss her.
I am so sorry about your grandma. She used to joke I would have to pry her secret cookie recipe from her cold, dead hands. But I thought that's just Hazel being Hazel, you know?
It's okay. I'm fine, really.
You're being so brave. She would have been very proud.
Thanks.
Hazel was a special lady, and one heck of a good baker. Ugh, I'm gonna miss her. She would have wanted me to make sure that you're well fed, so... Here, Try some of this.
Thanks, Angus.
Cornbread and steak. Okay. Okay, we haven't talked to you yet. Actually, we haven't talked to any of these
Hazel
people yet.
was ready. She knew it was her time, but it's still all right to be upset and to mourn her. You deserve that space for yourself.
I am grateful that Hazel was still her same fiery self right until the end. My father isn't so fortunate. Oh, Tara, I'm so sorry. How stupid of me. I can't imagine how you must feel.
It's okay.
I'll miss her. She was a wonderful mentor and a steadfast friend.
Hi. I've been meaning to stop by, but I didn't want to intrude. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Hazel was a truly decent person. Strong, too. I see a lot of her in you.
Thanks.
Made you something? Of course, I'm not much of a cook, but I can keep a fire lit under a pot at least.
Look, I'm really sorry to hear about Hazel. This is a tough deal.
Thanks.
I'm not great at these situations. Let me know when you're feeling better?
Hey, this might be, like, weird or whatever, but Juliet and I, we're part of a grief group. It's for kids, but you can come if you want. I don't think anyone would care.
My own grandma helped raise me while my parents were working night shifts in the city. I miss her every day. My heart goes out to you.
Thank you. And sorry about your grandma.
Cameron says we just have to work to live up to their hopes for us.
I'll try.
Okay, I think we've talked to everyone. Hopefully that wasn't too depressing. Definitely sad. Looks like everyone's settling back into their positions in town. I'm wondering... He opens at 11 normally, but he's not here. I'm wondering if it's out of respect. Pomegranate seedling. And a lime tree. It's not going to leave us a lot of money, but I was hoping to buy and sell some fish today. But I think I'll go ahead and make some fish sticks and see what they meant by preparing the farm. Well, it's good to see that the apple tree is actually doing okay. Constituent's name here. You are cordially invited to attend the annual Fairhaven Summer Festival. It's in just a few weeks. Hope to see you there. Sincerely, Mayor Otto Soft. Okay, we have 15 days until the summer festival. I'm assuming at some point we will have some kind of indication of why that's important to us. What we need to actually accomplish before then. That would require some sort of countdown. And it looks like Parker's getting to work over there. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Parker's getting to work on the coop over here. It's kind of fun that he actually comes here and works on it. That's really neat. I like that it's not like they tell you something happened, but you don't actually see it. I do think it would be cool if we could use some of the smaller fish that we catch and use those as bait as well, and not just needing to buy bait.
Quick!
I should buy some worms so that we can do some more fishing in the forest area too. I'm sure there are more fish that I need to collect.
Finally, a moment to myself. Now I can look at that book that man, Wesley gave me. Huh. Looks like a journal. Grandma's journal. This is her handwriting. On the front flap it says, "To my dear niece, to record thoughts both mundane and magical. Vivian." Vivian was Grandma's aunt. She must have been a witch too. Here's the first entry. Today's chores took me through the portal, where I spoke at length with the fairies. Did she write fairies? Maybe I'm misreading the writing. Or maybe there's even more to discover on this island than I realized.
To summer it up for you. So we have actually completed that quest. Increase energy spell, an incantation to permanently increase your energy bar.
Dullness binds my body tightly. Awaken me and make me sprightly.
And now we can make a cauldron in the basement. Okay, that's good because then that should mean that we can have more than one potion going at a time, which would be very useful sometimes. Okay, we can make another revitalizing potion, but I think there was also something else I can use. Okay, yeah, I can use it for the speed boost. I'm gonna do it for the speed boost because the speed boost is important to me. Maybe it's not a thing everybody else is gonna be super thrilled about, but the moving slow kind of absolutely drives me crazy. Okay, so that would take 500 to build. I'm not in any particular rush to build that. I do forget that I have some of this stuff like this over here. We can actually make flour ourselves. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go ahead and make all the fish fingers. We're not using the squid. Alright, so we're able to make 9 fish fingers, and at least it leaves the squid to the end, so I don't have to try to figure out how to work around that. Now I'm assuming we're going to leave that as Grandma's bed. Okay, I'm really curious if there's anything special with the coven because of her death. So we're going to head that way and see. Maybe also get another mission. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything new here in the forest. I do think we should make a donation to the cauldron. Let's see. We will do a banana. Alright, and then I think we'll just go from person to person.
Does every witch here
chat.
just accept the fact that seasons have to get turned? Like mattresses?
No, not at all. It was hard for me to accept, too. What I learned is that places close to well springs are easily untethered from the realities of our world. For example, weather.
Interesting.
Cast any good incantation spells lately?
No.
Ugh, me either. I'm not very good at them. Potions, though. I'm a killer.
Yep, that one's a little repetitive.
Is all the secrecy and fancy...
Another repeat.
Hi, Farseer. Seen anything interesting lately?
I see a witch you want to be...
And another repeat. Well, at least we have an exclamation point here. Everyone else has been repeating what they usually say.
I've been reading this journal. It belonged to Grandma, and...
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I know Hazel took the journal in for rebinding. I'm glad that it's safely back in your hands.
There are entries that mention the fairies. Does Fairhaven have fairies?
You still have much to learn about the magic on this island. But before I tell you more about that, you must prove that you understand us. As a coven, speak to the Farseer witch. He will explain.
Okay. Well, now he should have something different to say.
Your Gran wasn't a fan of our masks, but rules are rules. You've got to earn our trust before we can reveal who we really are. Unless you think you can guess my name.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Don't be calling the Fae folk unless you mean it now. You're to complete a test. Each member of the Coven will ask you for a magical item. You're to bring it to them.
Sounds easy enough.
During the day, in town. If you give it to the right person, we'll say so.
What? But what if I give it to the wrong person? Won't Cameron freak out if I give him some magic doodad?
Don't worry. Civilians can't read incantations. It just looks like a blank piece of paper to them. I'm to set you the first task. It has to do with time.
Oh, time travel? How far back can I go?
You're not ready for that yet, novice, but you can try pausing time for a moment to give you long enough to finish what you've got to do. It will only work while you're in the place you read the spell. Once you leave that space, time will resume its course. Here's what you need to write the spell. Come to me during the day when you've finished it.
Make a freeze time incantation as part of your quest to unlock the Farseer's identity. Okay, so we can do another incantation at the desk. Okay, now we gotta figure out... I have some thoughts on who I think each person would be. I am getting kind of Thomas vibes from the Farseer. He feels kind of, but also Shelby. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not great at this kind of thing. We'll have to see. I'm wondering if there will be some kind of clue in it, or if just approaching... we might actually have that option on everybody, which would make it that much harder. Alright, we're gonna head to bed because it has been a long and kind of dramatic and sad day, but we have changed the seasons. We have made the next step in a lot of different things, and yeah, we have a lot ahead of us. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. And in case anyone hasn't told you yet today, I want to make sure that you know that you are perfect just the way you are.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors. I was blinded by the lights, caught up in a fantasy. I saw that you were perfect, but you're not what you seem.